Welcome back, guys. This is Tough Choice. I am your host, Kazeem Rahman. I don't like that intro. I'm going to say welcome back, guys. This is Tough Choice Podcast. I am your host, Kazeem Rahman. Which one do you like better?
Say the first one.
Welcome back, guys. This is Tough Choice. I am your host, Kazeem Rahman. Or welcome back, guys. This is Tough Choice Podcast with Kazeem Rahman. I am your host, Kazeem Rahman. Tough Choice Podcast?
I literally don't hear the difference.
God damn it. Guys, this is the month of champions.
Champion.
I'm going to say it again. This is the month of May, so this is the month of champions. Ladies and gentlemen, you know how we do here. We can't go too long without this next young lady. She's one of our triple OGs. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kelly Jean Brown. How you doing, Kelly?
Hey, I got some cramps.
You got some cramps. Got some cramps. Listen, we're doing this, right? You can do what I can do while cramping.
Yeah, women fucking rule.
They do. They do. I mean, they don't like stop their husbands from slapping someone on stage, but it's whatever. It's whatever. We're past it. We're like 4 months removed from this situation now.
I thought I was upset by this. You are very upset by this.
I am very upset. I am still pissed. If you're listening to this in May, and I'm telling you right now, I'm most likely still pissed about Chris Rock getting slapped by Will Smith. But that's fine. Kelly, are you ready for this?
Ready.
Guys, you know how we do it here. We don't really waste any time. The game is Tough Choice. You must pick between the two choices. You must explain yourself. You must explain yourself, pick between the two choices. Damn, why am I drawing a blank? You get one pass, you get one pause. And at the end, of course, we have our final choice.
Let it begin. Let it begin.
Now, Kelly, it is time for our constant choice.
Constant.
Everyone in the month gets the same first question. Kelly Jean Brown, would you rather have parents that are rich or have kids that are rich?
What a interesting. Can I have a minute?
Yeah, you can have a minute. How much time do you need?
It's just such a. I think probably parents.
Just to clarify again, a lot of times people will come on here and need a little more clarification. When we say kids that are rich, they are rich at the age of 16. They are still under your house, but if they wanted to sue you to be emancipated, they could very well do that.
Yeah, no, I'm going to say parents.
You're going to say parents. Why parents though?
A few reasons. One, that I don't want a bratty, spoiled kid.
You don't? Okay, so backtrack. You don't trust your parenting?
I do, but I feel like when people have a lot of money in their own hands at a certain age, it's hard to control the person.
Fair.
I mean, for example, like child celebrities.
Yes.
But also, I think not that my life's very hard, but I probably would be further ahead if I came from wealth.
Yeah. You feel like there are some. I agree. I tell my parents. I tell my friend all the time, yo, if my parents just worked a little harder. Then maybe I wouldn't have to have a job and I could just focus on this podcast and comedy. If they just worked a little harder, but they didn't.
Right.
You're right. Okay. I never thought, weirdly enough, I didn't think about that.
Okay.
I always thought, I feel like my parenting style will be a good parenting style. I feel like my kids would take care of me, right? I would rather not have to worry about things when I'm older than have to worry about things when I'm younger. But rich parents, do you trust yourself though? Do you trust yourself? Let's say rich parents, they're billionaires and you're getting an allowance of like $1 million a year. You trust yourself like that?
And we're talking about when I was like, if I were to go
rich parents, let's say you're 18. You're 18, your parents are billionaires. They sold a company to Google and they sold it for $5 billion. And they're saying, okay, Kelly, for the next 20 years, we're going to give you $1 million a year.
No, I'd probably be really stupid at that age. But I also don't think I'd be the worst.
Okay. So you trust yourself more than you trust your parenting style.
The way you phrase that.
You trust yourself more than you would trust your child at 18. You trust you at 18 would be more responsible than probably your child at 18.
Yes.
Really? Huh. I didn't. And I'm just thinking about, I don't think, me at 18, I'm thinking about it now. Yo, I'd be reckless. I would be extremely reckless if I got $1 million a year.
Yeah.
I would be extremely reckless. First of all, if I have $1 million a year, I really only have 800,000. 200,000 just go into the wild.
Yeah, it's just funny what your version of reckless is.
What's my version of reckless?
I feel like my version at 18 would be very different from yours.
No, we would have the same exact version of 18.
I don't think so.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. A lot of I didn't grow up with anything. So a lot of my, not doing anything at 18 is because I had no money to do anything. So if I have money now, it's kind of a done deal. But you had
a better head on your shoulders, I think.
No, I didn't. I didn't get sense till I was like 24.
But you've never even like touched alcohol.
Yeah. With what money, Kelly? What are you talking about?
You can't afford
No. No.
Okay.
Couldn't afford anything. Yeah. That was no. That was like, so think of it this way. If I had money, those money will attract the friends that I'll just want, right? And then those friends will get me all the things that I need as a newly minted 18-year-old millionaire, right? So the cars that I would want, boom, I have. The women I would want, boom, I have. The women come with problems. The problems come with drugs. The drugs come with ODs, and who knows what would happen. I don't know. I don't trust myself as an 18-year-old with money. Okay. But you trust yourself. Well, no, you think you'd be bad, but not the worst person.
Yeah, I'm not really flashy. So like, I don't think I would have blown it on like Lamborghinis or anything, but I probably would go shopping an infinite amount, probably way too much shopping. Yes. And probably party a lot. I probably would have done a lot of drugs.
Would you? Yeah, drugs galore. Do you feel like you would have been one of those girls that never wear the same outfit twice if you had money like that?
No, I'm just kidding. No, I do. No, I'm humble. All
okay.
Right?
Okay. All right. We'll continue. So so you're choosing the rich parents.
I'm choosing the rich parents.
I will
100%.
Honestly, for this, I will choose rich parents only because it's not that I don't trust my parenting style. I trust my parents enough to know that they would cut me off. Right. And then make sure I go to college at the very least and stuff like that. So I feel like I trust them. I don't trust myself. I trust them. All right. Would you rather constantly have horrible stomach cramps or hold on, get stuck on a desert island with your most annoying relative? Now, constantly have horrible stomach cramps, stuck on a desert island. We will say this will be 5 months.
Okay.
5 months straight of horrible stomach cramps. You can barely leave your bed. That's horrible stomach cramps.
That's coincidence.
What we mean. Haha, talk your shit, Kelly.
That is weird though. What a weird coincidence. If it feels like this right now, which I don't think you realize how much in pain I am. I'm just like holding it together. But if it's like this for 5 months, then fuck that. So I'm going to go with the annoying.
That's how bad stomach cramps will be.
Yeah.
You'd rather be stuck on a desert island for 5 months.
At least you're like on an island. Yes. You can like try and enjoy it. You're not in pain.
With your most annoying relative.
Yeah. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. There would be some entertainment to it versus just being in pain.
You're right. You know what? I didn't think about that. I was going to take the stomach cramps.
Because you haven't felt stomach cramps.
I've had stomach cramps. Don't play me like
Not uterus cramps.
Not uterus cramps, no. But at the same time.
This feels like a dead alien is like punching the shit out of your uterus.
A dead alien?
And twisting it. Like twisting it. Yeah, it feels like something's dying. I mean,
something's dying
we don't
inside
have to get into it scientifically, but
wow. Feels like a dead alien is punching your uterus and twisting it ever so slightly. I think I can handle that. I'm lying. I'll do the island. I feel like, yeah, you're right. I would probably most likely not enjoy the first hour.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like me and whoever I feel like is annoying, I'm going to be with you by the end of month 1. I'm not going to have a problem with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's just us. We got to figure this out. Right? We're here for 4 more months.
Yeah.
And then by end of month 5, by the beginning of month 5, we're best friends.
Yeah.
We know each other's secrets. We know everything.
Right.
Right? I probably tried to kill this person in my sleep one time as I'm like dreaming.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Right? But then there are coconuts everywhere. So we're good.
Yeah.
We found a knife. Right? Or there's no knife. I'm assuming there's a rock. We found a rock to smash coconuts on.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Yeah.
Just saying. Would you rather have every dollar you spend take a minute off your life or spend the next 3 years in a concentration camp?
Repeat the first one.
Every time you spend $1, it takes a minute off your life. Or spend the next 3 years in a concentration camp.
So, and by a minute off your life, you mean you're closer to death?
You're closer to death. Yes. So let's say you were supposed to live till you're like 85.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Every time you spend $1, takes 1 minute off.
I still think I'm going to go with that.
You're going to go with that.
I don't want to be in a concentration camp.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds who would want to? I mean, no. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 3 years concentration camp. No.
Of like
to lose 1 year of your life. If you spend $1, if $1 is minus 1 minute, to lose 1 year, you would have to spend $525,600 for 1 year.
Yeah.
I think I'll be fine. I don't buy that much anyway, and I don't think I'll spend that much.
Right.
Right? At the same time, I don't know when I'm going to die. So I think I would rather take my chances with the concentration camp only because let's say I'm supposed to die in like 5 years and not 40 years. So if I'm spending dollars, I'm taking it's 5 years and 364 days and 700 minutes. And 5 years and 364 days and some minutes. And it's like...
But at least you get to live your life. Eat whatever you want. You're not being tortured.
That's true. That's true. I don't think I could survive a concentration camp.
I couldn't either.
Honestly. Mm-hmm. I don't think I could. Part of me thinks I could, but that's the cocky part of me that doesn't know any better. Right? That's the cocky part of me that thinks I can handle stomach cramps.
Right.
Right? That's not me. Would you rather walk around with a paper bag over your head forever or replace all of your fingers with knives?
And both forever.
Both of these forever.
I think I'm going to say the knives.
Really?
Yeah.
Kelly. Why?
Because it is very hard being a female out in these streets.
Okay.
And that would deter.
Hold on. Do not act like those knives are going to be any kind of self-defense.
No, I probably wouldn't use them knowing my personality unless I had to, but it would at least keep people away. Probably.
But that's everyone though. I wouldn't come near you if your hands were knives.
Well, you would have to get to know me.
Okay.
But like me walking around in the street with pepper spray probably isn't really going to scare some giant man off.
Yes.
Like, I mean, like I have it for a reason, but like having a bunch of knives and as my fingers, like they're not going to fucking go near me.
No, probably not. Mm-hmm. No, probably not. Because even all you have to do is just like push them and they're still knives, right? You're probably not going to kill anybody. But you can scratch some faces up.
Right.
Right, if you want. You know what I mean? I feel like, I can't do the paper bag only because it just seems... I can explain the knives. Mm-hmm. I feel like I can explain the knives only because I can say it's like a disability. But the paper bag just seems like I'm weird.
Yeah.
Paper bag just seems like I'm a little too... off.
Yeah, I feel that. It's also like somehow creepier than the knives.
Yeah, paper bag is definitely creepy, especially for a dude. For a girl, honestly, we're in Los Angeles. You're just kinky.
I'd say creepy on both ends. Have you seen The Strangers?
No. Is that a movie?
It's a horror movie, but it gives me that kind of vibe. Purgy vibes.
Purgy. Okay, yeah, The Purge. Well, no. I will say this. Well, I will also not to sound... Well, okay. Let's say a girl was wearing a paper bag on her head. But it would depend on how nice her body is. I'm not going to lie. As to whether or not guys will feel like this is weird or guys will feel like, oh, she's just different.
See, that's where men are
trash.
stupid.
I'm not saying
not
men
even
aren't
just
trash.
It's like y'all are dumb because that's how men get into bad situations too. Because it's like, oh, this chick's hot, and then next thing you know, she's
stabbing you with knives in her hands. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That's how. Men are very dumb. Now it is time for our segment called What Would You Do? This is a segment we usually do on our deep dives, our solo episodes, and we're just bringing it to the forefront. So, Kelly Jean Brown, I will pose a situation. It will be strange. And you tell me, what would you do? Okay? You wake up 10 years in the past. You can't interact with anyone you know or change history in a major way. If you do, you'll be sentenced to 20 years hard labor on Pluto. What do you do?
Can you repeat the first?
You wake up 10 years in the past. You wake up 10 years in the past. Right. What's 2000? You wake up in 2012.
Right. Oh, that's when I graduated high school.
You wake up in 2012. You as a person, like you right now.
Yes, I understand that.
Not you in high school. You wake up in 2012.
I see.
You can't interact with anyone you know or change history in a major way.
Yeah.
If you do, you'll be sentenced to 20 years of hard labor on Pluto. What do you do?
Enjoy my fucking life. That's what I do.
Really?
First of all,
would you just start all over?
Yeah, I guess if we're going back, but that's it's still weird because like I'd be going back to that year, but I'd remain the age I am.
Yes.
How odd. Okay.
Yeah. You time travel essentially.
Right.
Yes.
It's hard to apply it to that year though, because you're not 18. I wouldn't be 18. I would be 28.
Yeah.
So
I will say this, you are still back. It's just you right now, time travel back. So you're still, you in high school is still you in high school. Does that make sense?
I would be in high school.
You wouldn't be in high school.
Okay.
Your former self would still be in high school.
Like I'd be watching myself.
You couldn't interact, but you could
but I'd be watching myself.
You could wear sunglasses and go watch yourself. You can go to the graduation. You can't talk to your mom.
Right. I mean, yeah, you can't do anything.
Can't do anything.
I don't think there's anything I could do.
What would you do?
I'd just watch myself.
You wouldn't start all over and just try to go live your life? Would you be that inclined to have to go? Would you feel the need to have to go watch?
I just think
yourself?
it doesn't really make sense for you to say start over because I wouldn't be able to redo the 18-year-old that I was.
No, because you're 28.
Right.
So the 28-year-old you goes back 10 years in time.
I know, but like, what do you mean by start over though? Because
just live your life, get a job.
Yeah.
Get a new ID.
No, it sounds horrible, actually.
Really? You can't, but you couldn't like figure out how to invest in like Bitcoin. I'm thinking I would invest in Bitcoin.
I like that you believe in me that much, but I definitely can't.
I'm thinking I would definitely go fit. I mean, you can't change. And the thing is, you can't change history in any major way. You can make little tiny things, but you can't change it in any major way. And I'm thinking maybe I could go back and like leave a note for myself.
I like that.
On like moments of like hardship when I'm like depressed. I can be like, yo, you're going to get through this, bro.
Yeah, I love
Or like, yo,
that.
bro, she gets really overweight. So don't worry about this.
I love that idea. Notes would be great.
Leaving notes, because I don't want to bust down my own door and be like, yo, I'm you from the future. Invest in Apple, invest in Amazon. Amazon's going to sell way more than books, bro. You need to start investing. Can't do that. That's a major change. That's
okay,
a
but I can't
major
interact
thing.
with myself, huh?
You can't interact
That
with yourself.
sucks because I would totally create a cult and I would be like the cult leader
Yes.
and have myself follow that.
Mm.
But if I can't interact,
You can't
with her,
interact.
then
You can't interact. No. No.
yeah.
You can't interact.
I think I'm gonna have to steal your idea then. and
You'd leave
just
tiny notes
leave tiny notes
on the car. Leave tiny notes on your
my
car.
shitty piece of car that I had at the time. Actually, no, I didn't have a car until I was 20.
Wow.
So yeah, I just leave a note on my door.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, I would be 22 at this age. So I'd be like, I had just graduated college, unemployed for a year, and then I had my first job at 22. And then I got fired like 3 months after. So it's like, yeah, I would just like put a little note. You're going to get through this, bro. I wouldn't sign it. I would just be like, you're going to get through this.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Keep looking into no, I couldn't say keep looking into comedy. That's changing it in a major way. Right? But just saying you're going to get through this or it's okay or something like that. Some like minor things I would do. I wouldn't do anything. You can't do anything major, but I would at least do little things.
Yeah. No, I think that's a good idea. I like that.
All right. Would you rather have to masturbate after every meal or yell uncontrollably at the screen during movies? This is all the time.
Movies like in public, like theaters?
Every movie. Period.
The masturbate.
Really?
Yeah, that's not even that bad. That's great.
After every meal, eventually.
I mean, I wouldn't particularly like to feel bloated.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Shade upon shade upon shade. Go ahead.
Well, I know, but it also is like, it would be like the dessert after every meal. It's like, I'm just going to have fun. You know what I mean? It's not painful.
Yeah.
It's not the most pleasant time that you would like to do that, but I'd rather that where it's just to myself than interrupt everybody's movie.
I just wouldn't go watch movies in public then. I don't want to masturbate after every meal. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that's a lot. After every meal, and sometimes, I'm not going to lie, sometimes after a show, I go to Taco Bell. So it's like now, every meal, every single meal, every day.
I'm still gonna go with it.
Damn.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's really not like that big of a obligation.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Now I'm trying to think. Now maybe
unless somebody was forcing you, but it's you know.
You're getting forced. That's rape.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I feel like I had to do the math there. Forcing you to mask. That isn't. Oh, you're talking about rape right now. Oh, okay. Oh man, Auntie Carol is going to be very angry with this episode.
I love how you assume that she is going to listen, but you know what? She will now that I tell her I was on it.
What's up, Ms. Brown? Come on our podcast.
Oh,
come on my podcast.
We should have had her come on.
I'm not gonna lie, that would have been great if your mom would have wanted to do my podcast. Would you rather call your parents every time you're about to have sex and ask them for permission, or call your partner's mother right after you have sex every time to tell her how it was? Welcome back to Tough Choice, Kelly. What's good? This is a hard one.
I'm going to have to say, no, I think it's pretty easy for me.
This is easy. You're going to call your mom?
No, I'm definitely calling his mom.
And what are you going to tell him? What are you going to tell her?
Your son was great.
What's up?
Or your son didn't perform today.
Yeah,
and you know what? Help me out.
Maybe for a girl it's different. But for a guy, I'm thinking, if I call her mom, that's just like, yo, listen, your daughter is nasty. Like that doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, what do you say?
I think
Exactly. I don't think
It's different for guys and girls.
It's way different for guys. It's way different for guys. I think I have to call my parents.
Wow. All right.
I think I have to.
That's awful.
Because I can't call her mom. Does that make, you know what I mean? Like, I can't call her mom. A guy calls your mom. Think about that.
No, that's horrendous.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like I have to call my parents right before, because it says every time you're about to have sex to ask them for permission.
For some reason, I'm like assuming the guy that I would be with, I'm picturing his mom being like really like fun and hip
and supportive
and like, yeah. And like funny.
One of those cool moms.
Yeah. Regina George's mom or something. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I can't call her mom. I can't do that. As a guy, I can't do that.
Well, you have somebody to think of in that scenario. Yes. I don't. So
okay, that's fair.
So
that's
I'm
fair.
imagining a dream scenario for myself.
Yeah.
I'm lonely.
I had to do it. Guys, now it's time for our final choice. It is a marry, sex, kill. Kelly Jean Brown. Your three choices are: we will go with Beyonce, forever and always. We'll go with Ryan Gosling. You know him from being Ryan Gosling. And then we will go with Leonardo DiCaprio for you.
Okay. What are we talking? What years here are we talking?
What years here? We're going
like movies,
right,
name movies.
No, we'll go right now.
Okay.
With fat Leonardo and regular Ryan Gosling.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I saw Ryan Gosling, by the way, at Air One time. Okay.
Well, we know where this decisions are going. All right. Marry, sex, kill. Kelly Jean Brown, what are your choices?
I'm gonna have to go with marry Ryan Gosling.
There we go.
Sex, Beyonce.
Okay. You're going to kill Leonardo DiCaprio.
And I'm going to kill Leo.
Wow. Is he too fat for you?
I'm sorry. Yeah. If we went with Titanic, Leo,
okay,
I could factor that in. But now.
You don't like the fat earth saving guy?
I don't mind a dad bod.
You don't like the fat humanitarian Leonardo DiCaprio? That's what you're saying? I
prefer the Jack Dawson.
Okay.
Leonardo, yes.
Okay. All right. For me, this is hard.
It's hard. You want to fuck Leonardo?
I will fuck Beyonce.
Okay.
You know what? This is a rare moment where me and the guest are in total sync. I will fuck Beyonce. I will marry Ryan Gosling, and because I can't marry Beyonce, and I will kill Leonardo DiCaprio.
Why can't you marry Beyonce?
Because we said we can't marry Beyonce. Who wants to be the beta in that relationship?
Okay.
No one wants that. She works way too hard. She's gonna. Do you really want to be bossed around by Beyonce Knowles? I can't do that. I can't. My ego won't allow that.
Okay.
Right? But I can be in a loveless marriage with Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
And that's easy. Right? All the girls that he denies come to me. It's great. We live in a mansion. I have my own section. He has his own section. In the middle section, we party. Right?
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Go fuck yourself, Kelly. I don't know how to talk. Leave me alone. But yeah, I think that is. I have my own section. I have my own area of the mansion. You know what I mean?
Right.
All right. But yeah, that's and then listen, Leo has to die. He's lived his life too.
He'll go down with the ship.
He'll go down with the ship. Titanic. I get it. That was very rude.
You got the reference?
That was very rude. Hold on. This is madness. You should be ashamed of yourself, but that's fine. Guys, that is our episode. This has been Tough Choice with Kazeem Rahman. I've been your host, Kazeem Rahman. You can find me online at Kazeem Comedy. That's Kazeem Comedy. Kelly, where can we find you?
All my handles are Kelly_J_Brown on all platforms.
And if you have a tough choice question or a marry, fuck, kill you want us to consider, email toughchoice@outlook.com. That is toughchoice@outlook.com. I've been Kazeem Rahman. This has been Kelly Jean Brown. You guys have been amazing. Bye.